The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
No, it's real funny. Bandit behind you, caution!
This is Repo 8, attack failed, making another pass. Enemy on your rear!
Target is down.
On my enemy's tail!
Target is in machine gun range.
Bandit has a lock! Missile fired! Evading!
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have to back to this area, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Locked on. Down.
I can't weather this. Evade the aircraft! We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Push out to do it. I can see the tide turning in our favor.
Way on.
Hang in there. 3 strikes will be here soon.
trucks at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Enemy on my tail. I can't take him.
Enemy in flank.
Target acquired.
Fight. Breaking away.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Left. Focus our defenses on the left. We'll hit us from there.
Strider 1, missile launched. Anti-air gun eliminated.
The enemy is desperately trying to stop our advance. This is going to be tougher than we thought.
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all!
One, be careful up there. We shot down many.
Fox 2! Fox 2! In position behind Bandit. Enemy's got a lock!
Strider 1, locked on target.
Roger. Mark room is secured. Don't need a big shot. Clear the way.
I know the feeling.
H-File! We're falling back! We don't stand a chance against their air support! Hold your ground. Alright, bomb around is our real issue right now. They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Look at what's left of our forces! Damn that 3 strikes! The enemy is using
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes are here.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Enemy vessel. Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Salamander 2. Attack this.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
We gotta think of a way out of this predicament. Behind my target.
Our strategy is about to pay off. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
Hold them! Don't let them through!
I got a bandit on lock.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
There's no way we're pulling back now! If they take our headquarters, we're finished! We must show our resolve.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is...
Reduce altitude. Right between the buildings.
Strider 1, target acquired.
This is turning into an absolute nightmare. There's no end. Our tank commander's down!
launched.
Strider 1 got one.
Missile.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
Missile.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Do not let them count.
I got him. He survived the battle. This is the source. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Careful. The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow. I want to be as badass as Three Striker.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Pull up. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
The balance is in our favor.
Don't let them count.
That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back up one squadron at the Silver Bridge.
Target is in range of guns.
I'm also Ostrich. Take care of 9 or Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is 9 or Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready. Fire!
Missile.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Garrison were considerably weak and organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. 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 Trigger, I'm on my way to join you. My boys on the ground can finish up here. Understood. Understood. Longcaster, I'm meeting up with Strider.
Missile.
Roger.
Missile.
Eyeball. Give us your report. You overstood it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Bandit has a lock.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Say goodbye.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
They are in
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given the circumstances.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
3 minutes remaining.
Pull up. Pull up.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger, it's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into start base.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
Missile.
Enemy's about to retreat back.
This is 1-2. Eliminated the enemy resistance. 1, 2, and 3 are making their way to HQ now.
You did really well out there. Which is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
launched.
Locked on.
Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish them off. 30 seconds remaining.
Bandit on your tail. Get some distance. Escaping one. Breaking away.
Looks like it almost takes me.
Locked on.
Ship's melting.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Bandit launch missile.
Wow, you sure he's human? Don't let yourselves be distracted by focusing on the leader.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Missile.
Target acquired.
This ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. The friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Ship 5 is hit.
Target locked.
Sorry, I gotta bail out. What's this guy eating?
Missile.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
You're mine.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Don't get too far ahead.
Missile did not connect.
Shaking bandit.
This one's got skills.
Missile.
Fox 2.
I'm hit!
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Damn. This lag
Ship
is
was
really
sunk soon after.
curious.
That's the last we heard from him.
Not long for our forces are routed.
You've got a radar lock on you.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missed. Dodge that missile.
Locked on, you're mine.
Not bad. As good as Ruth says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Missile.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Stall warning.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Fox 2.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. We gotta eject.
Take him out one by one. Strider 2. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. He's gonna make it.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Missile.
Strider 1, enemy is locked on.
Scratch the last escort.
eject while you can still talk. All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Missile launched.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. They're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Taking evasive action. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Ah, damn it! Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Welcome, Count.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
glitching
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. so Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.